August Street, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Fuck. Boy, I'm nervous. Right. Oh, hi, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone take a murder trial right off the bat like this. It changed a lot about you and your client as well. Ugh. Mm, thanks. I literally just switched the voice. I was making a hillbilly voice to Phoenix, and now I'm making it with my fuck. I was gonna say Mia. For fuck's sake, a favor? What a fuck? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Fuck. Someone just wrote me a text. Well, that's news to me. Fuck. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out. I know I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh my god. Fuck. Try to top the fucking mic game. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Isn't that your client screaming up there? Yeah, that's him. Do you have despair? Ah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like I want to die. Ah, yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm ready for it to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finish. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Uh, sorry. I just burped. Ooh, who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for girlfriend's death? The newspaper says it was you. Oof! Roasted, Larry! My name is Pheonix Wright. Here's a story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, It's usually the butts. Yeah, Larry. And in 33 years that I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I'm better than anyone that is a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Blotz. Okay, I got the voice. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Is that right? This is your first trial. Is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Just fast, so you don't fucking annoy me. Time of death. Receive from me, fate. Loss of blood due to blood trauma. Sinstown. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for a client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Thank, thank you, Your Honor. Is that right, given the circumstances? I think we shall have a test or certain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Wanna die? The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's Larry Butts. You dummy dum dum. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. You'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name. I know this one. Glad I read the case report covered so many times. It's wait, fuck. It's fuck off. No fucking what forgot. I'm running total blank here. Pheonix, you're the absolutely Pheonix. Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot the temporarily. I think I may feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it out anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging ya. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim's name? It's in this tone. The victim's name is Sinstone, correct. Now tell me what's the cause of that? She died because she was sorry. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my question. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Will you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Tinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see, the court accepts it into evidence. The statue is ad, which is kinda cool. Right! Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. For fuck's sake. Mr. Payne, prosecution may call this first witness. Ugh, I wanna die. The prosecution called the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I know? Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client case. Get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets pretty much excited easily. This will be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? What was his voice I met again? Yes, looks like. Hey, watch it, buddy! Yeah, he was crying, I remember. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Uh, didn't they all die? I wasn't, she just wasn't taking my phone calls or saying me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had come to near than you as she was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The passport is ad, which is kinda cool again. Drinking water. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but you did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? What the fuck? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens or stopping from answering? Oh, shut the fuck up, Larry. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Yeah. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. And when I met her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Uh, I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Maybe I didn't, maybe I didn't. He did. Fuck. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Oh wow. Shut the fuck up. Tell the truth. Uh, yeah, yeah. I was there. I went. Order in the court. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, just chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oops. Oh, 23 minutes of lives. Nice YouTube repost. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sent newspaper subscription. Is that correct? Yes, newspaper, yes. That's kind of racist, but still funny as fuck. Mr. Sawed, you may proceed with your testimony. You stated occurred what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness, I can't. Oh no, I got a better idea actually. I'll do like an Australian action. I was going door to door, selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. No, I won't. Since my throat is fucking dead, I'm gonna do kind of a normal voice. But still, I need to make a difference since Pheonix got my normal voice. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quietly fried and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. Um, However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to Nerby Park and found the public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man around was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Mmm. Larry, why didn't you just tell the fucking truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sharrett used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Shut the fuck up. No, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witnesses gave? Lies what? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have been lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I how do I prove he's not? You're the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness face. That's called sexual harassment. Yay! Let's learn how to go in prison with Pheonix Wright. Okay. Touch the record button and pointing out contradictions in testimony. This is bad. Fucking phones. Seem fine. Finally doing a C so I can stop doing some fucking voice. Finally. I was going door to door saying subscription when I saw a man flicking up an apartment. Oh wait, gonna see the evidence real quick. She died between 4 and 5 p.m. Wait, didn't like he said he was there at 1 p.m.? That's pretty much weird. Fucker, I gotcha. You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yeah, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometimes after 4 p.m. So what have you did, fucker? There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3 hour gap? Oof. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I found that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you find the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question, actually. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. She threw one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Would you care to give your testimony again? Witness testimony. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Fuck, I made a mistake in the title of the live stream. Kind of change it real quick. You're done. I see. You're the voice saying the time on the tape program. Miss Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. CE, the time of discovery. You see, when, look, shut the fuck up, dude. I got a bill here saying that there was a blackout. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. No! You couldn't have heard the television or a video. Kinda weird, huh? No! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I found it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court will prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning, or you'll have to pay your taxes in the ass. These contents correction are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather desperate. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the job of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it! There was a table clock in the apartment. Oh, fuck. I completely misread. Oh, wow. GG. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Found the contradiction again? Uh, wait, what? No, it's a statue, you dumb fuck. Shut the fuck up. It's a statue, okay? Not a fucking clock. You dummy. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue, you dumbass fuck. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Huh? You go with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the questions, Mr. Sawit. I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way we could have known the weapon was a clock is the old... Fuck! It's supposed to be the normal voice. What the fuck have I done? The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction for me. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying, you fucker. You thought I wouldn't see? Well, I did. So now you're getting into the chair and being electroshocked. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Hold it, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Always good to drink when you're fucking live streaming. Oh yeah! Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor, indeed. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you with the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness face. Yeah, Grah.
Will the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
Ah, that day I never look. The clock. Or no. I mean I saw.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Are you? It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Give him death.
Order, order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claim.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor,
you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
the whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep! I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now?
It's 11:25 a.m.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to walk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing. You fucking annoying retard. While it may seem like that clock is running 2 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 2 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Fucking annoying shit. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Pretty easy, actually. I guess it's not that difficult to prove that he's a goddamn fucking liar. Huh? Lamau. Damn it, I was so close. Fuck. The fuck?
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examinations of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. They treat me like I'm a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him.
Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Tawit. Here's Mia Hillbilly. Mia, I mean Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Do not like this. Stink. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Yeah, well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time donning the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. After the case, I'm gonna go sleep. Actually, I'm kind of bored. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you have your proof. Right, right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock will be 3 hours slow? Yes. First time I played this game was in last year and just kind of fall in love in it with it. Three dot. Wait, maybe I can prove it. Actually, you must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you see the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course, there is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Huh? Tough words. Let's see if you pull up this one.
Fuck, I completely misread. Wow. The evidence was our passport, cause she was in Paris. Huh, huh. Time zone, the. What you think? The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or shall I say, Mr. Did It?
Yeah.
I died.
Order, order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expect. Mr. Payne, your client?
He was arrested and was being taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Yeah, we arrested that fucking retard.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find a true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court find the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Not guilty.
pooh.
Fuck you, Sawit, you fucking retard.
And with that, the court is adjourned.
Kinda sick, too. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check out and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. What the fuck? While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her. August 3, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, I still can't believe we won. We won. Right, good job, dear. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You found your own battles in there. Hillbilly me. It's been a while since I've seen a trial and a judge's satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. Yeah, 3 dots. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
What the? Wait, what? Whoa, what the? It seems that there's no sounds, but OBS says no. Um, what the heck? What? Whoa. That. Okay. That's weird. Is there sounds? Hello? Yes, there is. Okay, so that is fine. Okay. You scared me as fuck, Felix. I thought I failed my entire fucking life because of you. Thanks a lot. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad, 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 bad. Larry, you're innocent. Case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's is gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was never mind. Congrat, congratulations, Ari. Ari. Yeah, you. I can practically see the endless shoot now. The headlines now. Ari Butch Edison. Uh, uh, thanks. I already owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my friend. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who you got off the hook. Oh, hey, here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that actually I made this clock for her? I made one for her and one for me. I'm so sad. Really? You made this? Oh my god. Well, thank you. I'll get this as a memento. Yo, Nick.
Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? Larry, are you so sure? Excuse me? I think stuff quite belong to you in their own way. Nah, you don't want to go to sympathies with me. Okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Yeah, right. What the fuck is she talking about? Oh, the statue. Yeah. Check this out, Larry.
Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Where'd you get that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled.
Huh. She probably just need the clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
3 dots.
Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer.
Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made it feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
People, too.
Wait, what the heck is this? Okay. We really never know if your clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you must also believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never, never on the never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, what about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent Butch. Yeah, of course. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part. At least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe over drinks. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me unless you count the clock he gave to me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
'Cause of what?
Well, since it's the end of that episode, it'll also be the end of my episode. Fuck. Yep. Gonna end the live stream here. So, uh, I ex- I hope that you actually like the live. If some of you watch it or will watch it in uh videos or rediffusion on YouTube. So maybe I'll be back tomorrow for another one, but for now it's kind of dead. So